less feeling about working in Nepal. They said they are happy.
रिसर्च प्रेजेन्टेसन राखेका छौँ म मधु पौडेल
67%
तपाईहरु सबैजनालाई यस कार्यक्रममा स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु मोहनजी गुवा
That's why working in Nepal is good for them. 49% feeling of contributing something to country. So I'm working in my country so that I'm contributing for my country. And 26% thinks high level of opportunity is there. So नेपालमा काम गर्न सजिलो के छ भने यहाँ केही पनि भएको छैन त्यसैले जे पनि गर्न सकिन्छ. Some 26% people they think that growing possible market and work and market भनेर त्यहाँ सोच्नुहुन्छ. 29% ले 15% thinks that more productive in work. We can be more productive. Now let's go to worst feeling about working in Nepal. Why they are not happy working in this country. So 53% thinks where we are really good. Work in politics or politics in work. So working environment now, internal politics we don't feel good about working in this country. 19% work-life balance compensation and friends working comparing like the benefits their friends विदेशमा बस्ने साथीहरूले कमाएको आम्दानीबाट कम्पेयर गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ I feel like I'm earning too less भनेर त्यो कुराले चाहिँ we don't feel excited about working in this country. And 34% thinks that less growth opportunities, the growth छैन भनेर तपाईहरुले डिटेलमा पछि हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. I'll not take a lot of your time and I might see you again. Thank you.
So much, Manishi. Thank you very much. We certainly will want to see you later. Well, your facts, Nepalको facts थियो. But I'm sure सबैले त्यसलाई relate पनि गर्न सक्छौँ because Nepal एकदम परिवर्तनशील एउटा फेजमा छ. We all know that, right? So there is so much going on around us. And we can capitalize on that. We can, setback पनि हुन सक्छ. It all depends on an individual. But that's what we don't want people to be. That's why the forum here has come to you. Said that, ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the very first session of the day. And we're very confident most of you will find this theme very relevant and important, and given the personality that we will be bringing to you, I'm sure it's going to be a very gaining session. But before we do that, I have a couple of house rules to share. Number one is I already requested, it's about the cellular device. We would request you all to keep that in an inaudible mode throughout the whole program here. The second is about time check. This is especially to the speakers, panelists, and the presentators up on stage. Sometimes the only challenge we have today is time constant. We have to finish on time at 6, and I know you all would want to go home on time. And to the speakers, especially if I may have your attention, to the esteemed speakers and presentators, I request you all to kindly keep check of time. I would be working with you together, so I always bring along this friend. I call this Miss Bella. So if you somewhere lose track, please pay heed to the sound. At 5 minutes, I'm going to ring this, but I hope and wish Miss Bella, I want to keep her silent. Said that, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you all our esteemed speaker for the very first session of the day. He has worked with several corporations across the world. Tata Exports Limited, Standard Chartered Bank, and Ernst & Young. He was the head of human resources and in charge of change management practice at Ernst & Young, and he has global experience of working in Singapore, Malaysia, USA, and Dubai, and he holds a wide perspective on management-related issues. I really like this line from his bio, wherein I find this very interesting line that he had many roles in his life: an author, a trainer, a coach, a learner, and most importantly, a family person. I added those two words, most importantly, but I know that is the most important thing. And he is a leading authority of paradigm shift in quality and how these paradigm shift will impact the future of world. I know this would interest us very much, the participants here. So without further ado, allow me to invite up on stage change management and organization turnaround specialist, none other than Dr. R.L. Bhatia.
ठिक छ मैले अरूलाई कसरी लाउनु न हो म कहाँ यहाँ सुन न पूजालाई बोलाउनु न पूजालाई लाइभ मिलाइदिनु पर्यो
Morning. I'm not going to go up on the stage because it's not required. The organizer, Mr. Mohan Ojha, and some of the people I met yesterday on the Executive Council of the HR Society for Nepal. Thank you very much. I have been very obedient. Mr. Ojha said 2 hours. I said, good, I'll speak for 2 hours. Then yesterday he said 1.5 hours. I said, good, I'll speak for 1.5 hours. Now the lady tells me speak only for an hour. So you can imagine, what's going on in my mind. So much of complexity, and I have to shrink everything. So Mr. Ojha, you want me to speak for 1 hour or 1.5 hours? Take a final.
तपाईँ उभिनुहुन्छ नि हामी लाइभ हो क्या यता सुनेको पिरियड लाइभ भएर लाइभ गरिदिनु हुन्छ उभिनुहुन्छ नि तालपालो गरौँ तालपालो घुमेर अनि म अलि
I'm happy that Nepal is taking long strides in the HR function. So when Mr. Ojha said, send me the slides, this Sunday I took about 35 minutes to write the slides. I typed it on my laptop and I sent him. Precisely I did what he told me to do. So the slides are designed by him, not by me. So if there is any error in the slides, I've corrected, but you must accept one fact that these slides are done here. My team is Unleash HR for National Development. I've had the privilege of working with the ex-Prime Minister of India, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. I was in the Tata Group, I was Mr. Ratan Tata's executive assistant. And when I started work at the Tata Management Training Center, at a point in time, we were training the IAS officers. And one of the mandates Mr. Gandhi had for training the IAS officers was governance. Because there was a lot of governance issues. And he says, I want 2 things to happen to the government sector. And I asked him what? 1, the government sector must pay very well. It must pay very well. And 2, what is important is we must train and retrain the government sector. And that was fabulous. After his death, 20 years now, as I see the curve, India has set up National Skill Development Fund. India has a National Skill Registry. India has training and retraining on which it is going to focus a lot in terms of investment. If I have to define it in Indian rupees, it is close to about 750 crores. That's a big size of market. So let me give you a little background. Okay, there's so much change. There is so much change. There is so much change everywhere. It is so complex. The change is so complex. You get up in the morning and you experience change. I was here last year, I was here this year. The difference was the driver who drove me. As soon as I got into the Salty Plaza car, my very great friend who's the general manager of this hotel, Upal Majumdar, he sent me a lovely car. I'm a lovely English-speaking driver. The driver said, sir, I have 2 options for you. If I take the regular option, it will take longer. And if I take the option which is bumpy, it might hurt your back, but you will save 12 minutes. So I took the second option, the road less traveled. It was hugely bumpy. Hugely bumpy. At a point in time, the lower back, it would get up, move up, and come down. That bumpy it was. It was long, but bumpy. There was bumper to bumper traffic. Now the point I'm trying to make to you, in HR, we want chosen methods to happen. Past methods to happen. My friend Abhijit is speaking today. He is going to talk about technology in HR and how it could affect you. Artificial intelligence versus human intelligence. I prefer human, not artificial, I promise you. There's a complete data chaos. Complete data chaos, if you agree with me, worldwide. So in this complex world, there's so many global changes. Nobody expected that President Trump would triumph. He became the President of the United States of America. My good friend with whom I work, Hillary Clinton, for an NGO called Women's Delivers, she lost. And sadly enough, the world was not very happy. Today, if you look at the oil prices, you look at the Obama healthcare issues, you look at what's happening at the strategic and global level, it is going to impact at the national level to any country. US still remains dominant as far as the dollar value is concerned. They still control it. So what happens? Somebody was talking to me about how change in Indian currency gets impacted and Nepalese currency gets impacted. I assure you, ladies and gentlemen, your skill level, if it is not of the global standard, you are going to be affected hugely at the national level. You got to be a global citizen in terms of your corporate skill development and skill ability. If you don't have that, you're perhaps left out. Change is everywhere, but we are not ready to embrace it completely. Let me ask you a stupid question, very stupid question. Shout at me. How many of you wake up in the morning every day? You wake up in the morning every day and you actually brush your teeth. I told you it's a stupid question. You're actually brushing your teeth. How many of you take, don't put your hands up. How many of you take 3 minutes to brush your teeth? No, I can see half the hands going down. 2 minutes? Yeah, there you are. 1 minute? You do it for the sake of doing. Let me give you an analogy. For those of you who took about 4 minutes, you're scientific. You took about 3 minutes, you're tolerant. You took about 2 minutes, you're just doing it. If you took about 1 minute, I promise you won't get me closer to you. The same analogy applies for brushing your skills every day. How many of you wake up, you go to sleep every night without brushing your skills? Or without even benchmarking that you need to brush your skills? Be honest, put your hands up. Thank you for your honesty. 7 of you, 8 of you. All those who are honest, please stand up. Please stand up. I want to see you. Let the cameras catch you, not me. The lesser they show me, the better I look. Yeah, these are the people who are very honest in saying and admitting that you don't upgrade your skills. Start today. After my session started, please start today. If you start today, you'll end up in benchmarking somewhere. The question is if you want to benchmark yourself. Transforming for change is a necessity not just for us as individuals, but it's not big, also as a nation. So let me present my first video to you. Milan, stand up. He's a great man, Milan. If you turn your necks and applaud for him, he's going to help me. Come on, I want to get a little applause for him. Alright. In line of what I've just talked to you, I'm synopting what I'm saying. It's a synopsis of what I'm saying, and I'm going to present you my first video. The video captures ideas, it captures visuals, it captures thoughts from across the globe. The video is titled Leading in a Complex World. If you like it, express it. The video, please. Dim the lights and present the first video, Leading in a Complex World.